Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're playing an Undead Warrior on the official hardcore servers, and we're back with another dungeon run. It's going to be Razor from Downs. We have a priest with us who's going to be healing 2 hunters, and a warlock who's getting impatient. Are we ready? I think the hunter is away. Of course, these are going to be elite, so you can't really rush inside. And we need to equip our shield. Come to think of it, I would rather have the faster sword, even though the DPS is slightly lower, only by 0.3. Barely matters. Since the previous recording, I did complete Razor from Downs and also Scarlet Monastery a bunch of times. Not much else in the way of questing, but I wanted to get as much gear as I possibly could before moving on. Do we have any quests? Actually, we completed pretty much everything here, including the escort. The Crystal Pine Stinker. Okay, that's an interesting one. Level 27. Has actually no stats, so it's just a hunter weapon. But I'm not really familiar with hunters to figure out if it's worth anything or not. Speed of 2.8. I wonder if that's actually good. Probably should move them out of the Death and Decay area. It does a lot of damage for a skill of that level. Okay, disgusting it again. Alright, never mind. So these are 33, 34. We're high enough that we're not going to aggro everything. Of course, the final boss is actually level 41. You better not come here too early. I also have to point out that from all the dungeons that we've run, I would say that Razor from Downs is probably the hardest one. The Spire at the end where the Lich is has a lot of enemies. Many of them are quite annoying and difficult to deal with. You have the summoners, and if they summon a lot of enemies, it can get out of hand. And also many elites that are going to freeze you in place. They're gonna silence your casters. But the loot is pretty good. An unholy alliance. Oh, this is about the ambassador. I wonder where we're gonna find him. We'll check the path leading to Thousand Needles. But if I remember correctly, there are multiple spawn points. Okay, he could be... Could be in the huts, actually. Is he back there? No. Oh, he is. Wait, this is another... Where did this come from? There's a different ambassador. This one is called Blood Rage. Didn't see that coming. And this is the Twilight Cape. Intellect, stamina. Nobody needs it. Okay. I think the tiger is actually enraged. I don't remember the name of the ability. And an acrobatic staff. Probably a warrior item. Actually, a shaman might be able to use this. If he can't actually get the corpse maker. Or there are a couple of options available for that level. We never managed to get the axe ourselves. We did get some decent two-handed weapons though. Weapons for dual wielding. One-handed weapons. The Mantle of the Eagle. Just one left behind. I think the hunter was drinking to refill his mana, and we need a bunch of these cultists. This might take a while. I'm hoping we're not gonna run out of enemies. Curse of Blood. So I'm guessing the Ambassador is a similar mob type with the Inquisitor in the hidden room of the cathedral, because I remember Curse of Blood being used there. There's a Ring of Frost resistance. Well, we should be good to go at this point. They probably need one more of these. There's going to be another camp, and if it doesn't spawn, I guess we can go back to the Thousand Needles exit. Yeah, but sort of an overlook. Yeah, I think they sniffed out something. And it's one of the annoying quests because by the time you get to it, you've cleared half the area. I guess you need to grab the quest before you kill anything else. That may work. One-handed axe. Alright. Could sell that for 61 silver. Hey, better than nothing. We're pretty close to having enough money to buy a mount. But we only have 22 gold pieces on the character. I was smart enough to send most of my gold to essentially an alt. So there's no risk of losing all of it if you die, which will happen realistically. It's a part of hardcore. Definitely missing a lot, especially considering that these are level 34 enemies. And we're not even dual wielding. Yep, we're in. And it only took us, what, 20 minutes? Pretty good for this dungeon. We're gonna wait until we get our buffs. The hunters... yeah, the hunters can't really do anything. We would use a health stone. And we're actually out of dynamite. We have 1 dynamite and 2 bombs. We're definitely gonna have to make more. I have enough copper and tin in my bank, so it shouldn't be a problem. Engineering... 170. It might be worth waiting for the higher level of bombs. We'll see. After the run, we're gonna do a little bit of inventory management, do some crafting, purchase our mount. We managed to pull that. Okay. Hopefully the other group is not linked to it. Could still aggro just by proximity. I guess we were lucky on this one. I think we need some mana. So we have 11 copper ore. Yeah, we definitely have enough for bombs. We have silver contacts. Alright. Gonna make a mental note. Once we have our mount, it's not really gonna be a problem. Mining is high enough. Yeah, and we have to spend, I think it's 5 gold to train it. That may have to wait. Depending on how much money we have at the end of the dungeon. We have 22. And we also have a couple of skills to train. I've been neglecting pretty much everything I could to afford a mount at 40. Of course, that didn't happen. We are level 41. Hunters resorted to using melee here. It's working. I got a new add-on. It's called the Deja Marks. Deja. Maybe it's Spanish. To replace Opie, which was a lot more practical to use, at least in my case, but was not updated. And it's unfortunate. We still have an updated version available for Wrath Classic, but not for Hardcore. Hey, that missed. We have the event in the next room. We're gonna have to clear a lot here, though. This is an area overlooking the spire at the end of the dungeon. The abomination is probably right below. I wonder if we could skip a part by going there. That might be possible. Not in line of sight? Okay, now it is. Right, you could actually skip a decent part of it. Still a bit risky. Priest needs mana. Pretty much everyone. Everyone who can use mana does. Probably a multi-shot. Hunters love to use these. Could pull these back. There is a lone enemy that is not linked to anything in the middle of the room. Right, gonna pull this one. Anyone drinking? No. No, that was a miss. Unfortunate. Yeah, that was a shadow bolt. Can line of sight this one. Somehow the Quill Guard was not linked to this one. Okay. And we can start the event. Well, maybe the Warlock's gonna do it? No. Just wanted to kill a rat. And yeah, Hellfire was probably a good idea. If you have a mage here, they can trivialize the encounter. Hunters honestly don't work that well. Everybody drinking. Wait, they already aggroed that one. How? Come on. Not much else to do other than wait. We can't really use blood raids. We're gonna be out of raids. Could charge the boss. And that's the curse. No major druid, unfortunately. We're gonna have to wait 15 minutes for that one. Okay. We got a silky spider cape. I think we looted that yesterday. Didn't record that run. It's a decent one for a tank. The spirit is kind of whatever. 11 stamina is good though. Yeah, who can decurse? I don't think anyone can. Plenty of mages around. The druids can also decurse, of course, but you rarely see one these days. And I wouldn't classify the druid as a weak class, so maybe people just don't like it. Or perhaps they don't enjoy the awkwardness of it. In the later expansions, I think the druid became a lot more comfortable and fluid to play. Because of the changes in Classic, it's honestly not that great. Even though it's far from the worst class out there. Someone rolling. Oh, there's a chest. Right. We rolled 46.
Soon, the Scourge will rule the world.
I think Mordis is giving a speech here.
We will enslave the will. We will my brethren, for the Scourge!
And yes, this boss can be stunned. Not that we have a stun available. A protection warrior should have... what is the skill called? Concussion blow. 5 seconds. Pretty generous. 5 stamina, 11 spirit, of course. Spirit itemization is probably the worst part about Classic. Holding pen. Where is the red dragon? Belny. We're gonna call him Belny. I think our priest got a wrong turn somewhere. Maybe he jumped down. Okay. Didn't aggro anything. That's the important bit. You get distracted for a moment and it's pretty easy to die here. Yeah, someone didn't get it. And it's definitely to be expected here. That being said, the previous run I recorded in RFD was definitely one of the chosen ones. All 5 people managed to complete it in one run. Completely unheard of.
Greetings.
No, that's a boar. Not even an elite. Need to cast Battle Shout. Okay.
What can I do for you?
There's 3 minutes left.
Need help? Well met.
I wonder if slow stacks with a curse. That would make attack speed unreasonably slow. There's a disease. Thankfully we have a priest that can remove diseases.
light be with you.
Should make a mental note of bringing a mage in this dungeon. Instead of a warlock, or maybe instead of the second hunter. I didn't ask any mages to join. But it's probably worth going out of your way to get one, just for the curses. And the Mindbender loop. The escort should be over. Probably the final one. There's the boss. And someone leveled up. Was it the pet? Right, I got excited for no reason. The swine fists. And as for Plague Maw, you want to drag him away from the casters. If possible, because he has a disease cloud that's going to silence you. Would spell trouble for the group. If they don't realize that they have to move away. And even if they get hit, even if they move away, since they cannot cast, it's gonna take them 6-7 seconds at least. And the Undead Spider has a chest piece for us. It could be a decent upgrade from the Hauberk. But now that I think about it, I haven't seen it drop yet. Maybe we'll do another run tomorrow. Okay, I can mark this one. Everyone here, good. Okay, and we got the Spyro. The boss is not really a problem. I'm talking about the Abomination. As for the Lich, well, we're gonna save Shield Wall. So it should go smoothly. Was the multi-shot, of course. And Secton has reached level 60. Not really sure who Secton is. Quite a few people made it so far. Oh, we didn't have enough raids to interrupt this one. As for Glutton, honestly, I might as well wait a bit.
Me smell stench of the living.
He's getting really hungry. You better believe it. And another pet leveled up. The flesh hide shoulders. The hunter is gonna need this one, but honestly it's more of a rogue or a druid weapon. Even a warrior could use this one. 6 points of agility. I think a hunter is gonna have better options. Right, but then again, it is hardcore. Can mark this one. No water. I'm guessing people run out. One more reason to bring a mage with you. They can conjure up food and water, but not every group is gonna have a mage. I should actually thunderclap. We looted a couple of these. Hold on. Which one wanted water? Is that a neck? No, it's not a summoner. We'd probably kill the soul first. Oh, there's a silence. Okay, the way is clear. If we see a summoner, might be worth marking one for the priest to shackle. Oh, that cannot be interrupted? Really? Okay, so we have the imp. Is that a captain? No. These are not elites. Yeah. Is that a... No, that was not a chest. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. Alright, the area below is fine. We're not gonna aggro anything. There is a part as you move up the spire where you may pull from above. Especially if you're lower than level 40. Centurion. Should kill these two. Do we need mana? We need mana. And as for the summoner, I think we're better off shackling this one. Maybe there's only one elite. thought a multi-shot, didn't realize. Honestly, how else can a hunter get aggro from multiple enemies at the same time? It doesn't seem possible. It has to be some type of AoE. We're not at the top yet. I can see a Centurion. I haven't seen a Captain. So we're gonna mark... Yeah, I'm gonna mark the Spirit and the other three. No blood raids, but this is to be the final pack. We have the boss up next. Okay, there's a Captain. Could actually mark this one for Shackle. We have one dynamite for the boss. We have to make it count. Should probably use it when the second wave of spirits spawn. That's around 50%, maybe lower than 50%. We have mail. Managed to sell something.
You'll never leave this place alive. Spirits, attend your master.
Right, that was it. The ice metal barbed. We already have that helmet. Looted that yesterday, I think. Decent one. The spirit, of course, on plate gear is not welcome, but we're gonna have to make do. Leather gloves. We're gonna thank our group members here. And we can use our Hearthstone as well. Honestly, we didn't loot enough items to sell. So we're at 24 gold. We could repair here. Kada, the gun merchant.
Hail.
So that was 16 silver. About a gold. I'm gonna try to sell the silk.
May the eternal sun shine.
And we also have to train. Alright, we're close to level 42. It's gonna take 14,000 experience. I might have to go down to Stranglethorn, complete a couple of quests there. Since we didn't actually record a second episode as I had planned. We did some at the Hunter's Camp and then had to leave for dungeons. It all worked out in the end, though. I think I'm gonna try Scarlet Monastery and maybe RFD again. One more day, and then we should probably move on. The experience is honestly not that great. I'm not sure if this is because of the changes or just classic in general. Could be both. So the boss actually gave us how much? 4,600. Yeah, it's not that much. And as for the other dungeons, I don't think we're high enough for either Zul'Farrak or Marad. Well, we're definitely not high enough for Maradon. I have to remind myself not to think in Wrath of the Lich King. Well, I should say Burning Crusade dungeon levels, because they were different in Classic. And by different, I think they were universally lowered in the Burning Crusade. 2 more people reach level 60. I think we are not really behind the leveling curve. Lots of people leveling still around level 20 to 35, but there's enough above level 40 to do dungeons. I'm not sure what happens after 50, but people have been hitting level 60 pretty consistently these 2 days, which means it's gonna be pretty active by the time we reach it ourselves, which, you know, may or may not happen. This is hardcore after all. That being said, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. We're gonna continue in Stranglethorn for the next one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the warrior playthrough on the hardcore servers, and I'll see you in the next part.